It's time to continue the shiny hunting adventures in Pokemon Scarlet for another episode of Adventures in Gaming Shiny Hunting Edition, or, as it's now known, Adventures in Shiny Hunting. So I figured since I've been doing enough of these shiny hunting videos, it might as well become its own series. So I've spun off all the shiny hunting content. Now it is called Adventures in Shiny Hunting. Hope you enjoyed the new title. And if you enjoy shiny hunting compilations and the whatnot in Pokemon games, be sure to hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell. That way you know new videos drop. I'm going to keep them on this channel for now because this channel has a bigger audience. Eventually, they might move over to the BigCTV Pokemon channel. The only reason why they're not is because I don't really have much on that channel, and it has very, very few subscribers. So I figured let's get the shiny hunting to the bigger audience first. Anyway, we're going to kick this off with a surprise shiny because, you know, I guess it's not that surprising because they happen fairly frequently. But let's get to a surprise shiny.
So I was at a Psyduck outbreak, taking a look, trying to find myself a bright blue duck, when I came across a bright pink sheep. Yes, this was a full odds shiny Mareep, the first shiny of this video. So I continued my hunt for the shiny blue Psyduck. And eventually, after a little bit longer of a hunt than I originally hoped, I may or may not have found a friend who was a different color than the rest. There he is. Also, Psyduck shiny, way better than Golduck.
So as you saw in the last video, my shiny hunting luck in Pokemon Scarlet was kind of insane. My luck in Violet was solid, but it seemed like I was getting way more shinies in Scarlet. I don't know why. But I decided to continue that by doing some more outbreak hunts. And we'll start with one of the single most recognizable cries in all of Pokemon. And I had an outbreak for it. So of course, I had to shiny hunt it.
Deep within the bamboo forest, through a Kricketune outbreak, I heard the faint violin whoop sound of a shiny golden Kricketune. Naturally, I named it Mozart because music.
So one of my little goals now that I've become kind of a more seasoned shiny hunter is to replace all of my go-to raid Pokemon with shinies. Now, there are some that I can't do that with, like legendaries or my Golden Go, but I can for a lot of them, including one of the more popular raid builds, the shiny, the Huge Power Azumarill is a pretty popular raid Pokemon. I built one a long time ago. I forgot which raid it was for, but I built one. So I decided, you know what? I want to do the same build, but shiny. So in order to do that, I needed a shiny Azumarill. And I just so happened to find a Marill outbreak. So let's see how that went.
On yet another outbreak hunt, I was searching for the bright green Marill. And sure enough, I found one in the river. He was pretty obvious the spot. It's weird that he turns yellow when he evolves into Azumarill. But hey, still pretty cool shiny.
Next is kind of a weird situation where I was doing an outbreak, and typically, you know, my outbreak luck has been pretty good. I go out, find an outbreak, and, you know, after a little while, I find the shiny. Well, I was in the middle of an outbreak looking for a specific shiny and ended up finding something different.
So I was out in the forest rustling up some tumbleweeds at a tumbleweed outbreak when I noticed a peculiar looking tree in the background, except it wasn't a tree, it was a Sudowoodo, and it was red. So, I had to go rustle up that thing and add that to my shiny collection.
So next I got an outbreak for one of the coolest Gen 9 Pokemon, which is Fennesin. Now, if you don't know what Fennesin is, it is a dolphin Pokemon. The dolphin part is cute, but it has an even cooler thing. Whenever you flip, turn, and switch it out, it turns into Superman, basically. So who doesn't want a shiny Superman dolphin? That's a rhetorical question. Everybody wants one. So when I found a Fennesin outbreak, I had to jump on it.
Naturally, no Gen 9 exclusive shiny collection would be complete without a shiny purple dolphin that can turn into shiny purple Superman. So I had to search for a Fennesin, and after a little bit of hunting and a little bit of searching, I eventually found him. Now it is a girl, so I named her after Supergirl, named Kara. Pretty awesome. Very happy to add that shiny to my collection.
So next we're going to go to a interesting saga where I continued my hunt and my quest to obtain every single shiny Paradox Pokemon. I had already gotten them all in Violet, and now I was working on the collection in Scarlet. That's honestly the main reason why I beat all of Scarlet as quickly as I did, is because I wanted the shiny charm so I could shiny hunt the Paradox Pokemon. So I decided it was time to go after the one I was probably the most excited about, which was shiny Roaring Moon. And I did find one, but I found some unexpected drama along with it.
So after a little bit of hunting, I finally did find a shiny Roaring Moon, one of the coolest Paradox Pokemon out there. But I had an unexpected situation happen during this hunt, besides it breaking out of balls constantly, as I continued to fight it with different Pokemon. It was a rough situation, and you'll see what I mean in a second. As you can see in this screenshot, there was a shiny Chansey, and it ran away before I could catch it. Thankfully, the game made up for it by giving me a different green shiny during the rest of my sandwich. Because, of course, there was a billion Zweilous wandering around, so I found a green one of those. That's okay, game. I'll forgive you for screwing me out of my green Chansey. I'd rather have a Zweilous anyway. Much cooler.
We're going to end this video with another little kind of funny clip, and I don't think I've ever seen this before, and I don't think it's a super common thing, but, you know, with how random Pokemon could be sometimes, you might find some unexpected things like this.
So, I'm used to seeing Ditto or Zora transforming into other Pokemon wandering around this field. And, well, it caught me a little off guard when I was walking around and saw just a Zora not transformed. But then I encountered it, and it was a Zora who transformed into a Zora. Very weird.
So that's going to do it for this episode of Adventures in Shiny Hunting. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, I hope to get some more videos out on this channel before the end of the year. I'm going to try to get my long-delayed Bargain Game Hunter episode out. We'll see. I have to put in a lot of time at work, so it'll just depend on if I have the time and the energy to do it. But I'm going to try to get that done before the end of the year. If not, it'll be out in early January. So we'll get that done. But more regular content should be coming back to the channel in not too long, so look for that in addition to all the shiny hunting videos, because I still got a lot of these to come out, including some fun staples. I will mention some of these are going to come out kind of out of order. They already have, because I released a birthday video that I filmed way after some of the ones that haven't come out yet. And the next video is going to be another out of order one, because I wanted to show off my early shiny hunting exploits in the Indigo Disc, which is the new Pokemon expansion that came out in early December. So, yeah, we're going to do an Indigo Disc episode next, and then we'll go back to the ones that I filmed and just haven't released yet. So you're going to get kind of a nice mix of like brand new shiny hunting along with older videos that I just hadn't released yet. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. And we'll see you on the next episode of Adventures in Shiny Hunting. Bye.